What I'd love for you to do is, again, sort of nice and tall, find your comfortable seat, rest your hands on your legs, wherever it makes sense. And open your hands, receiving for a moment, and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a sigh out through your mouth. A couple of rounds just like that, releasing anything that needs to go. And then bring to mind your intention. And take a moment to realize that this intention, well, what's your why for your intention? Why do you want more of that thing? Who does it affect when you are all of that? That which you desire. When you are all of that which you desire to be more of, what does your world look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? Does it have a sense? Does it have a flavor? So see if you can embody all of those aspects in this moment. Almost as if you were gathering up all those sensations around yourself like a cloak. And then breathe it in and breathe it out. So that with each inhalation, that intention inside of you is built up as if there were a little flame at your center. The breath breathed across it would help it to grow brighter and brighter. And with each exhalation, you would flow that energy of your intention out into the world in its completeness and its fullness, so that it would affect everyone you meet, every room you enter, embodying your intention, radiating your intention. Becoming a gift wherever you go. So on your next exhalation, staying inside of this intention, draw your chin towards your chest. Ease the eyes open, inhale, arms and gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart. Gazing towards fingertips. And then flower your fingers open so that the pinky and the thumb stay together. We're in a lotus mudra. And just recognize that that intention can radiate out from this heart center into the world in the same way. Inhale, lift your lotus mudra up like an offering. And then exhale, release the hands out to the sides, all around you. Bring the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders close together, root down into the hands, and lean back, stretching the front body. Maybe you'll feel your sits bones come off the ground a little bit. Maybe it feels good enough to roll all the way up to your knees, lifting the hips off the ground. Just see how it feels. May not feel good. And exhale, sink down. Lean back, extend the legs, come to both. Feet are parted, legs can straighten or stay bent. And then when you're ready, we'll cross the ankles in the opposite direction. So the less comfortable direction. Walk the hands back behind you once more. Lean back, rooting the hands. Thumbs are inward, fingers radiate outward. Lift the heart as if it were a light you could shine up at the sky. And then root down into the hands, maybe rolling up onto the knees, maybe not. Lifting the hips off the ground. Big stretch. Exhale, sinking it back down. And we'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, lotus mudra hands, pinky and thumb together, drawing it back to the heart. Taking in what we need. Inhale, lift the hands. And exhale, release the right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Gentle with your neck as you gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, left arm up and over, look down at the right knee, keeping a connection in the right hand and left knee. Drawing the right shoulder under slightly. Turn your gaze to look up at your left arm, maybe. See if you can draw that left scapula back a smidge. And then on your inhalation, come up. One hand to each knee, lean back, seated cat pose. Chin toward chest. Inhale, pull your heart through. Up, shoulders sink. Release. Inhale, arms up once more. Lotus mudra and hands come back to heart. Thumbs to sternum. Breathe. Breathe in your intention, embodying. Breathe out your intention, sharing it out into the world. On your inhale, lift the lotus mudra hands. And exhale, float left hand, right knee, right hand behind, rolling the right shoulder open, looking over the right shoulder, easy does it. Breathe down into the belly. And then on your next exhalation, we'll sweep that right arm up and over. Look down at the left leg at first. Hi, Ellen. And we'll sink that left elbow bent a little bit more. Roll the right shoulder back. Maybe look up at the right arm. And see if that helps to assist that right shoulder to come back just slightly. And then on your exhalation, sweep one hand to each knee and back into seated cat. Inhale, draw heart forward, seated cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Just one more. Hands come back behind the body, root fingertips into the ground, lift the legs. Extend them all the way out. Soften the knees in. Keep hold of the ground for a moment. And in and out. And then see if you can release the hands, coming into boat. Shoulders are broad. Reach your hands over to the left. Let your feet move a little to the right. And opposite. Where's your breath? And draw the soles of the feet together. Hold on. Hang on to the feet and pull your heart first upward, lengthening up through the crown, shoulders downward, and then begin a fold. Just easy does it. Not super deep, just check it out. See where is your edge today. Rock maybe a little side to side, maybe not. Keep the back of the neck long. Even though we're folding forward, we're not compressing the neck or curling in. We're staying long from the pubis to the crown. One more breath here. Exhaling, bring the knees together and you can spin them off to the side and we'll come right up into table pose. From table pose, extend your right leg up behind you, look forward, flex the right foot over the toes, and then draw the knee toward the nose, round. Inhale, lift, push it up. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round, tuck it. Inhale, press it high. Inhale, draw it in. Just one more, lift it up. And draw it in. From here, rock your knees side to side and come up with the left leg, look forward, and exhale, knee toward nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, extend. Tuck. Extend with breath, no rush. One more. And draw it down. From here, move your left knee to center, right knee behind left knee, and sit back on your thighs, if that feels okay. It's a big stretch for the thighs. Letting the chin come toward the knee, maybe. Bringing out that left thigh. Can you still breathe in your intention? Can you still embody it and breathe it out into the world? Rising up, back in the center. We'll lift the right leg up behind us. And actually, let's straighten the right leg this time. Left arm out in front, gaze downward. So if your chin wants to come forward, see if you can tuck it in and look right down at the ground underneath your nose. On an exhalation, reach out through the left hand, out through the right foot, and then exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, extend. With breath, a few more. One more. Extend, and then reach the left hand around for the right ankle. Lift the right thigh, open the left shoulder, root down into the right hand. Stretch it out. One more breath. Exhale, release. Rock your knees a little bit, move the right knee in toward the midline, left knee comes to the outside. We'll sit back over the thighs, releasing the chin toward the front of the knee. Or maybe the forehead to the knee, whatever feels better. And notice if the sensation was completely different in both sides. You can notice if you push your hands into the floor, push the floor forward, you might get a little more sensation between scapulas. Or a bigger stretch in that left side. One more breath. And rising up, uncross the legs. Left leg extends and elongates, right arm lifts. Establish spinal extension, and then begin to exhale, draw it in. Inhale, flow it out. Continue. Exhale, draw in what you need. Inhale, spread it out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Remember intention. Inhale, share it out. And continue. Couple more. Last one. And coming into center. Rock your weight side to side. Big toes together, knees apart. Sink back into a child's pose. Sink down and then rock your hand, walk your hands over to the left. Big stretch for right side body. Walking hands back in the opposite direction. I know we skipped something. We'll get it, I promise. Inhale, we'll rise back up. And coming into neutral. So it's our right arm, left leg, yeah. And we'll bend the left knee, reach around, take a hold, And then press the thigh upward as we push the foot into the hand. Roll the right shoulder open. Notice this circuit we complete with the hand to the foot. Like that when we're living our intention. Lift the thigh maybe a little higher. One more breath. Exhale, release. Now we'll turn the toes under and come back to down dog. Sink the heels. And on an inhalation, release the knees back to the earth. Exhale, belly toward the earth, cow pose. Inhale, cat pose. Turn the toes under, down dog. One breath. Next exhalation, knees come back to the ground. Soften belly toward the earth, cow pose with the head and tail. And exhale, belly button toward the spine, cat pose, and shift back to downward facing dog. Next exhalation, knees come back to the ground, belly toward the earth, lift head and tail, cow, and shift into cat, and back to downward dog. Now inhale, lift up the heels, and bend the knees a lot, come back to the ground with the knees, and then we'll walk our hands 3 or 4 inches forward, and lift the knees, come into our traditional length for downward dog. You check in with that. You rise up onto the heels, shift forward into plank. Make sure the heels are what are those are called? Wrists, right underneath your shoulder. Lengthen from heels to crown. Have a conversation with the body. Think through your body with your proprioception. Where is this line of energy? Is it straight from the crown of the head through the heel? Yes, 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 yes. Everybody looks good. On your exhalation, we'll shift forward on the toes, lower all the way to the earth. So traditional cobra, our hands are right here next to the chest. Tops of the feet engage, roll the shoulders back, tuck the chin in toward the chest, press down, rise up. Exhale, lower. Tuck the chin, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Last time, rising on the inhale and lowering on the exhale. Now send the hands out wider. From here, tuck the chin in. On the fingertips, lift up. Good job. Now, can you lower a little bit? Maybe walk your hands in 1/4 of an inch, maybe a 1/2 inch, maybe an inch. What do you think? Just see what feels just right to you, and then see if you can press your arms straight again. Deepening the back bend, maybe not. Exhale, lower, maybe another 1/2 inch, maybe not. Rise. So we're finding our edge, lower. One more time, maybe a little closer, maybe not. Rise. Maybe that's it. You decide. We're gonna go up one more time, either back it off or deepen it one more time. Shoulders away from ears, that's really hard, that's my edge, lowering down. Hands next to chest and upward dog. Lots of back bends. We're gonna ease ourselves into down dog. So just flip your toes at first and then slow motion, begin to lift your hips. Super slow motion. And rise up into down dog. On your exhalation, we'll peek up between our hands, step, hop, or float up, standing, forward bend, and allow any tension in the low back to just drain away. Inhaling, fingertips tap the ground, we sink down into chair pose. Draw your arms back in alignment with your ears if possible. Soften your arms if necessary. Thighs are parallel. We can still see our toes in front of our knees and press the air away. Float hands to heart center. And as our hands come together in our intention signal, open those middle 3 fingers, lotus mudra. Imagine embodying that intention, just like we did at the beginning of class, in all of its aspects. And then inhale, lift the lotus mudra up. like an offering, and exhale, draw it back down. On your next inhalation, bring the fingertips together. Rock your weight side to side. We'll lift our right leg and gently step it back. Inhale, arms down to go up, crescent. Exhale, draw the right knee to the ground. Take your time. Inhale, lean back. Maybe cactus arms, maybe not. Exhale, hands to the ground. We'll lift the right leg off the ground up toward the sky, sinking torso toward the thigh. This is the part where you're all thinking, is she going to remember to do those horrible tuck things? Yes, she is. Inhaling, look forward a little bit. Exhale, right knee to tap the back of the left knee, look forward. Inhale, extend the right leg up into the sky. Exhaling, tuck it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Continue a few more. Last one. And from here, step the right foot next door to the left. Bend your knees a lot, let your torso come to your thighs. Wrap your arms around behind the knees, holding the elbows. Press the backs of the knees into the arms for a good stretch between the scapula. Good hamstring stretch all happening at once. So find your edge. Listening to the body. Maybe a little more press, just see what's here. Exhale, release the arms and just hang for a breath. Bend the knees more and torso to thighs, then peel up into chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms back, torso to thighs. Inhale, rise. Exhale, there's those thighs. Reach back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more. Inhale, rise up into chair pose. Exhale, press the air away. Mercifully. Lotus hands. Embody your intention. Inhale, lift it up, offer it up. Exhale, draw it back. Back to Anjali Mudra, both hands together. Soften. Root into your right foot. Lift your left knee, and we'll step it back. Finding crescent pose. Exhale, sinking left knee to the ground. Staying right here or adding a little back bend maybe, cactus arms. Exhale, hands back to the ground. Lift the left knee and lift it all the way up into the sky. So we're in standing splits. Establish standing splits, releasing all the weight of your head. One more breath here. And then begin. Left knee to tap the back of the right. Look forward. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, tap and look forward. And extend. Continue. Two more. And exhale that left foot next door to the right foot. Walk your feet to the edges of the mat and release all the weight of the torso, allowing everything to hang. Release, let go, Soften your knees as much as you need to be here. And on your inhalation, bend your knees a lot. And easy does it, roll up to standing. These wide legs. Rocking your weight side to side, clasp the hands behind the back. Allow that bowling ball, imaginary, in your hands. Lean back and fold. Rooted in the feet now. If you need to feel more, press into your feet. And without picking up your heels, push them out to the right or out to the outer longer edges of the mat. Then maybe press the heels inward. Exhale, hands to the ground. On your next inhalation, plant the hands, step back to plank. From your plank pose, pause until you feel your core engage. Lengthen from the heels to the crown. Make sure you're in your one long line of energy, and then roll the heels to the right, left hand to the sky. Pick up your left foot and stamp it on the ground toward the long edge of the mat, pointing the toes that direction. Like a cross-legged side plank. Keep that right hip lifted. Now exhale the left hand underneath the right armpit. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck, look down. Inhale, open. Maybe even the left arm drops back behind you. Reach under. Maybe the left arm drops. Open, open. We'll see. Just see how it feels. No forcing, only exploration. Couple more. Last one. And from here, let's stamp the left hand down into the ground, step the left foot back, and pick up your right hand off the ground and set it on your back. Baby, baby dock. So just a one-armed plank facing downward. Who's calling me names? Then reach that right hand back to the ground. Now pick up your left hand and put it on your back. Left hand returns, roll the heels to the left, right hand in the sky. Establish side plank. Pick up your right foot, stomp it on the ground up in front of you, and try to keep that left hip from dipping a lot, okay? Try to keep it lifted a little. And as you're ready, we'll begin to journey that right hand under the left armpit, look to the left. Wind it open, maybe the arm drops back a little, and under, and open, and under, and open with breath. Couple more. No rush. With breath. Last one. Then right hand back to the ground, right foot returns. Let's come to dolphin plank. Sink the hips, Sphinx pose. Roll the shoulders back. So first tuck your chin towards your chest for the moment. Then roll your shoulders back, draw your heart forward. Then begin to lift your head and pull the mat back towards you. Exhale, let the elbows spin out. Turn your left cheek on top of your left hand. And lift your right leg off the ground, right, bending at the knee. Hold on to the ankle, maybe. Pull it down toward the body for a stretch. Heel toward tail. Stretch. Maybe, if you're not feeling any sensation there, lift the thigh off the ground, pushing the foot into the hand into the foot. Maybe your right shoulder lifts a little more. Exhale, release. Right hand beneath the right cheek. And left hand reaches back, pull it in toward sits bone at first, just noticing what's here. Maybe lifting the thigh, pushing the foot into the hand into the foot. And exhale, release. Hands back into Sphinx pose, elbows beneath shoulders. Shoulders roll back. Tops of the feet are engaged. They don't have to press a lot, but they're engaged for sure with the ground. One more breath. Exhale, lower. Hands press, downward dog. Easy does it with a lot of back bend, so careful getting there. Bend your right knee. Inhale up to the toes, sink both heels. Bend your left knee. Inhale up to your tiptoes, sink both heels. Nod your head yes. Reach down into the ground with your fingertips. Sink down toward the ground with your heels. On your next exhalation, lift the heels. Let a ripple move through the body, shifting you back to plank. Exhale, belly button towards spine, shifting back to downward dog. Inhale, heels lift, ripples up the back body as you shift into plank pose. Exhale, belly button towards spine as you shift back to down dog. Inhale, heels rise up the back body into plank, and exhale, down dog. Just one more time. Lift and rock it forward. And from here, we'll shift forward on the toes, lower half. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right leg in the sky. Bend the knee and stack the hip. Sink the left heel low. Allow the stretch there. One more breath. Unwind the right leg, sweep the right foot up between the hands. Root into the left foot, rise up, crescent. Arriving in crescent pose. Maybe adding the little back bend, maybe with cactus arms, maybe not. Inhale, back to neutral, lift the arms up, bring your hands into lotus mudra. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find your edge. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, into goddess arms or cactus arms. Little back bend, maybe, maybe not. Exhale, hands lift. Back to neutral with the head. And sinking hands. Lotus mudra to heart. Inhale it up. Exhale, maybe into the back bend, maybe not. You got this, just one more time. Reach them high. Lotus. Draw that intention into your heart. Inhale, see it radiating out into the world as you lift. And exhale, last Cactus arms. Whoa. And hands come back to the ground. From here, step your back foot in 6 to 12 inches. Straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. Stretching out that front leg, pouring forward. Pouring out the energy of that intention right in front of that front foot. Like direction for your path. Gently shift your right hip back a little as you fold in. Couple more breaths here. Walk your hands forward, lift the left leg up into the sky. Allow the torso to shift toward the thigh. And on your exhalation, left knee to the back of the right knee. Look forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, extend. Just one more. Tuck. Extend. And step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Plank. Lowering half. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Gently turn your gaze side to side. Send your left leg in the sky. And knees stack hip. Sink the right heel. Couple more breaths here. Straighten the left leg. Sweep left foot up between the hands. And we rise in crescent. Maybe the back bend with cactus arms. Inhale, neutral spine, arms lift. Lotus hands sink to the heart. Intention. Expanding out into the world as we inhale it up. Exhaling, cactus arms. Back bending, inhale, up, lotus hands. Returning to source. Filling the body. And expanding high. Cactus arms, maybe the back bend. And return. Lotus hands, sink to the heart. Slow motion. Inhale, lift. Last one. And hands come to the ground. Step that right foot in as much as you need to. Pour out over the front leg. Find your pyramid pose. Shifting that left hip crease back slightly. Pour out. Rooting the right heel downward. Rooting the ball of the right foot downward. Two more breaths. Inhale, walk the hands forward, lift that right leg into the sky, standing splits. And exhale, right knee to the back of the left knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach it high and sink it to the ground. From here, step your right foot up next door to your left foot. Hold the elbows. Chair pose. Mountain pose. Sweeping hands into the heart. Intention. Rock your weight a little side to side. We're moving into balance now, so find the sole of your left foot rooting into the ground. Find the sole of your right foot rooting into the ground. And back and forth until you can close your eyes and feel sturdy and strong and tall and easeful. And then, if your eyes are closed, open them. Root into the left foot. Reach your right hand towards your right ankle, bending that right knee. Take a hold. Find a focal point. Set your gaze someplace that's not going to move. And then draw your shin in toward the midline. This time on this side, let's put our hand on the inside of the arch, maybe. Sweep it around so that the thumb's at the base of the big toe. And you can just let your left hand rest over your heart for a moment, connecting to that intention. As you push the foot in toward the midline, feel the right shoulder open. And if you're having trouble with your balance, feel free to move to a table or a wall to float that other hand there. And then, once we've found our balance, maybe lift that left hand off and up. A-OK mudra, heart reaches up toward the hand and the back foot pushes back. Lift the thigh more, push the foot more, lengthen through the crown more. One more breath. Easy does it out. Good job. Releasing that foot to the ground, stamp into the right foot, and shake out the left leg a little if you like. And when you're ready, take a moment, root into your feet, back from the right to the left. Hands at heart till you can close your eyes and feel really comfortable in your foundation. And then, if your eyes are closed, open them, root into your right foot, find that focal point. Lift the left knee, and then send the left hand to the ankle. Place your right hand over your heart for a moment while you get there. Think about the backhand shifting around to the inside of the arch. So thumb is right below big toe, which just moves the shin out farther. But when we push the shin in, feel what happens in the shoulder. Oh, it feels so good. So draw it inward, 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 and then begin to lift your A-OK mudra skyward in your right hand. Push that connection with the hand and foot back behind you. As you sink into dancer, lift the heart more, push the foot into the head a little more. Breathe, smooth, easy breath. Find your edge. One more breath. And easy does it out. Shake out that leg if you need to. Hands at heart. Lotus mudra. Breathe in your intention, close your eyes. Radiate it out into the world. So these little intentions we think we make change who we are and can change the world around us. So let it radiate out. Filling this room with your intention. And then staying immersed, bring the palms back together. Bend the knees, ease the eyes open if they're closed, chair pose. Dive in, standing forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. bend the knees, draw them to the ground, cross the ankles over, roll through or spin them to the side. Actually, let's do spin them to the side. Right, spin the legs to the left ankle in the well of the right arch, maybe, or extend that one out a little farther if necessary. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Keep that left side body long. Push into the ground with the right hand. Just gently, no more than feels okay. Bring your left fingertips to the top of your right ear, gently drawing left ear toward left shoulder. Can be a lot with this press in the right hand, so just listen to the body. If you need to release that, do so. Gently move your chin, maybe little figure eights. To explore any release you can offer the side of the neck. And then release the left arm behind the body. Shift the right hand to the outside of the left leg, twisting. Bring it into that left hand, open across the heart, sit tall. On your exhale, release, left hand to right knee, right hand behind, opening the twist. Exhale, center, unwind the legs straight out in front. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, easy does it, fold forward. Soften your knees as much as needed. Listening to the breath. On your inhalation, walk the hands up toward the body and behind the body. Thumbs coming close towards each other. Lean back, elongate, press into the hand. Lift the hips, toes come toward or to the ground, upward facing plank. Exhale, begin to sink the hips. And walk your heels in close. Walk the hands behind the body once more. Lift the feet, lift the legs. Hold on to the backs of the thighs if you like to. Find that corset at your center, engage, and extend the legs into boat. Soles of feet together, cobblers. First, nice and long and tall through the crown. And then elbows draw back toward the waist as you begin to fold. Maybe hands transition to the front of the toes and elbows to the front of the shins, maybe not. Inhaling, come up. Feet spin to the right. Right ankle on the well of the left arch. Maybe, maybe not. Left hand, actually first let's reach our arms up to get tall. And then left hand comes down, right arm stays skyward. Push left hand into the floor. Shifting yourself over to the right a little bit. You guys. Gently begin to draw that right ear toward the right shoulder as the right hand reaches toward the top of the left ear. Now, the amount of press you have in this left arm actually does make a difference. So be gentle and soften up there if you need to. Just totally let go. Place it in your lap if you like. So listen to the side of the neck, maybe making some figure eights, maybe not. Noticing how different the two sides are. Wow, so different. Breathing in, still embodying that intention. And on your inhalation, release the top arm. Float the right hand behind the back, left hand to the right leg. Maybe you can tuck it into the thigh crease behind the calf, or hold on to the front of the shin. Breathe up and down the spine for one round of breath. Or two. And then unwind, right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind. Open, open, open. Root into the left hand and breathe up and down the spine. You even breathe your own intention up and down your spine. This is the space that we make all of our movements from. Central structure. So imbue your spine with your intention. On your next exhalation, come out. Spin the legs out in front. And come down onto your back. The moment we've all been waiting for. And then when you get here, bend both knees and place the right ankle on the left knee. Reach through for thread the needle. Exhale, left foot back to the floor. And let the right foot come over to the left on the ground. Arms can be out wide. You can press that right ankle into the upper left thigh or right above the knee. Breathe down into the belly. Exhale back into center. Extend that right leg up into the sky and give it a couple of ankle circles, both directions. And then right foot to the ground, left ankle on right knee. Thread the needle. Sink the shoulders. Give it a squeeze. Right foot back to the ground and left foot comes over to the ground on the right, maybe. See how far it goes. Breathe. Shoulders are heavy, face is soft. Exhale, rolling back onto the sole of the right foot. Unwind the left foot up to the sky. Give it some ankle circles in both directions. And then begin to make your way to Shavasana. Flat out, adding socks or whatever you need as you allow the back body to spread along the ground. So as we once more remember our intention, breathe it in and breathe it out, embodying our intention. In every aspect, what does the world look like? What does it feel like? Sound like, taste like, smell like? When you embody your whole intention. So begin to melt the back body into the ground, softening the face, softening the shoulders, relaxing the hips, legs, feet, and toes. Relaxing the arms, hands, and fingers. Immerse now, surrender completely. Gently beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Invite a deep flowing breath to fill the whole body. And gently begin to bend your knees and place the soles of the feet on the floor and roll to one side. And pausing here, maybe just noticing the power of intention on your body, your mood, your mind. And just think through for just a moment. If you're entering a room or someone's coming toward you with a knife, and they're there to heal you with an operation, as opposed to someone coming toward you with a knife to rob you. Power of intention is enormous. So one more deep breath here, and then ease yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Take in a deep breath. Allow a sigh out. Exhaling your chin toward your chest. Ease the eyes open. Inhale, arms and gaze up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Namaste.